Kevin Garnett pioneered the youth movement into the NBA.
People wanted him to fail. No one thought he could make it. I was so ready to prove everybody wrong.
Beyond the Glory, next on Fox Sports Net.
They called him the Kid.
They cannot stop Kevin Garnett!
Pioneer of a youth movement. The professional leap of faith.
What a play!
If you knew Michael Jordan was going to be Michael Jordan, you'd draft him at 13. You just don't know.
My God, how can you be that good and be that young and be in the pros?
But what if the NBA revolution was ignited by pure chance?
I see these cats fighting. Dang, he getting beat down.
I'm like lynching. That's the South for you.
Had that not happened, would he have gone straight to the NBA?
Nothing nobody could have done to stop this young man.
The part of me was like, they get me, they getting the animal. A straight, untamed pit bull, that's what they get.
This is Kevin Garnett. Beyond the Glory.
Absolutely outstanding! Unbelievable! I concluded that he bet on baseball.
Do you have anything to say to your fans?
October 1st, 2003. One day before the start of training camp.
I'm happy to know that I'm going to be in Minnesota for the rest of my life.
Kevin Garnett signs a 5-year contract extension with the team that drafted him straight out of high school.
I'm excited for the fans. I'm excited for the city. I'm excited, for real. Really, really excited. Hey, Sid, we can do anything right now. He's always kept some of that innocence. He came in as the kid, and he's now the man.
He's all of 27 years old.
With a one-handed hammer. Oh, here comes another one. What a night for Kevin Garnett. He's in another world right now.
Kevin Garnett changed the game. This past year, there were 5 high school players drafted. It all began with Kevin Garnett.
He was not the first high school basketball player to turn pro. Just the first to make it look easy.
My life is like a story. Y'all feel me? You know, sometimes you go through hard things, and today might be difficult. But if you hang in there and continue to work and continue to strive and don't let things set you back, even though that's easier said than done, it's, you know, the circle's gonna come back around, you know? The sun always shining, it's just sometimes there's some clouds there, you know what I'm saying?
The basketball phenomenon known as the Kid may never have happened, if not for a bizarre chain of real-life events that could only have happened in the heart of Dixie.
It's this country, it's the dirty South.
He was born in Greenville, a town so tucked away in the mountains of South Carolina that Confederate deserters came here to hide during the Civil War.
It's a beautiful city. That's why I call Greenville such a green city.
In the early 70s, Shirley Garnett worked the production line at the 3M plant, where she fell in love with a local hero. O. Lewis McCullough would father her only son.
He was a very prominent basketball player, highly sought-after athlete. Yes, he was one of the stars during our era.
He was about 6'5", really shoot the ball, was really fast.
I would not say he wasn't in his life, but they weren't as close as they should have been.
My mom never bashed him, and she never talked down on him. I always tell people this, my mom was my mom and my dad.
Kevin was the second of Shirley's 3 children. When he was 4, he met his best friend for life, Jamie Peters, nicknamed Junebug.
Jamie had a Mickey Mouse watch. Did he tell you about the Mickey Mouse watch?
I remember he had a Flintstone watch.
It was Mickey Mouse. I remember well, it was Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse type calculator watch, you know?
Bud left the watch with Kevin, and they have been friends ever since.
By the time Kevin was 12, his mother had remarried and moved the family to the suburb of Malden, into Bug's neighborhood.
It was a neighborhood where the blacks were just, I would say, the middle class. And there weren't many blacks in Malden, by the way.
She quit the factory and started her own business, a beauty shop she ran out of the house.
She used to have us doing little odd jobs like sweeping up hair on the floor, you know, collecting towels and washing them.
I used to sterilize the combs, take the wraps off the rollers. A lot of good stories in the women's salon, better than the barbershop, to tell you the truth.
Growing up, Kevin towered over kids the same age. He looked like a basketball player long before he could ever play.
I was terrible. You think you just grab the ball, you shoot, and it goes in, and it's not that easy.
But basketball was the neighborhood game. Kevin and Bug became regulars at Springfield Park.
I got just beat down, just outplayed and just embarrassed a lot of times. You know, I've always been competitive, and it just drove me.
We played from sun up to sundown.
First thing you hear in the morning, being that we live across the street from, it's basketball, bouncing.
Kevin, put that ball up.
On Basswood Drive, his game would grow by leaps and bounds.
Everybody was like, you know, why don't you go out for varsity, whatever. But I knew my mom wasn't gonna let me play. I just knew.
My mom was a type of mother who really wanted us to focus on school, and anything other than that, or that would take our mind off of that, she just wasn't having it.
There's 2 things I'm scared of in life. That's God and my mom.
You knew. I would have said no.
With his best friend's encouragement, Kevin secretly showed up for the basketball tryouts his freshman year.
How can Kevin not play on the team? He had to be on the team, yeah.
They would always send a permission slip home to sign, but Bud would always be the one to sign the permission slip.
But organized basketball is nothing